Tomato juice. Didn't I pay you to laugh in French, in Latin? You keep laughing only in Africa. Laugh in French, in Latin, and in other languages. Swahili even.
Okay.
Or Yoruba. Yeah. The man said he shouldn't joke about this. He might be pissed off.
Okay. Serious face. My name is Kamal.
My name is Tahir.
And we're here from Abuja to introduce Dr. Injakiri Damages.
Welcome to the show. My name is Dr. Damages. We're coming to you from the greatest city in the world.
New York City!
Yes. New York City is so great that Barack Obama, when he wants to have father-daughter outing, he chooses New York City. Yes. Where else can you go in America? Nowhere else. Nowhere. Watch. Okay, I know. That wasn't what happened. Malaya currently is in New York City doing her internship at HBO. You know HBO? Yeah. So President Obama just brought Sasha so that they will come and hang out with Malaya before he leaves for Africa. Okay. That was what happened. Yeah. Nice. I know why Obama did that. Why? He wanted to show Malaya New York City before he hands her over to that Kenyan guy that wanted to marry her. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm sure you know that Obama is now in Africa. He started his 4-day visit at his original homeland, Kenya. Now, for those of you who do not know, Obama was born in Kenya, but was put inside a basket and dropped in the Indian Ocean. And he drifted to Hawaii. Yeah, that was what, just like Moses, that was what happened. And guess what? The Kenyans were all fired up to welcome him. Yes. Yeah, they swept the streets, they planted flowers, and they chased out fraudulent pastors in their midst. Watch. Oh yeah. The man climbed the roof of the house before the SS arrived in Kenya. If when the SSS were there, they will confront him up there. Now, it wasn't only the men of God that were in trouble because Obama was coming. No, a lot of people were in trouble. In preparing for Obama's visit to Kenya, CNN got in trouble. Yeah, when they called Kenya a hotbed of terror. What? Oh yeah, CNN. It pissed off Kenyans. They started this hashtag called Someone Tell CNN. I know. Yeah. One of the pictures posted there on the hashtag was the one of a retired CNN correspondent hanging out in Mombasa, Kenya. Did you see that? Look at the picture. Look at the man. Yeah. I'm like, what is this retired CNN correspondent? What is he doing in Kenya? In the hotbed of terror. What, by the way, could that be George Bernard Shaw? Could it be? Nah, I don't think so. I mean, he's not that old to wear diapers. George Bernard Shaw. You know George Bernard? No, that's not my man. No, that's not the man. Anyway, initially, 5,000 women were ready to protest naked on the streets of Kenya. They were angry that Obama was in support of gay marriage and gay rights in Africa. Yeah, they said they are going to come out to protest. And hold on, I'm confused. What are you saying? We have the video
of the protest?
It happened?
Jay!
How? What? Okay, show the video. No. My friend. That is not the video now. That's not what I'm talking about. You pervert. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking of grandmothers and great-grandmothers protesting. Now, it didn't happen after all because Michelle Obama threatened to keep Obama home if Kenyan women were going to go out there to expose themselves to him.
Oh, wow.
She was like, hell no, you aren't no king of Zamunda. Now, don't look out for Obama to carry his grandmother's bag during this visit. You know, the way he was when he went the last time. Wow. He's now the president. Something like that will not happen.
Yes.
The SSS is still deciding whether they should let that young Kenyan lawyer to come to Obama's hotel to propose to Malaya. You remember the lawyer? Yeah. The one that is offering 40 cows and 30 goats as dowry. Yeah. The problem is that Air Force One is too small to bring back all these cows and goats to America. Especially if it's this kind of cow. Now, as expected, Obama has been warned, whatever he does, he must not drink any of this local gin or gogoro from Kenya. No. They said don't ever. You know what? Watch. Look at how they make it. Watch.
Chiefs and their assistants carried out a crackdown in the notorious Majengo slums to fish out the promoters of the illegal business that is now a crisis in many counties. And when the brew was poured, the stuff that came out of the jerrycans, other than the changa, shocked everyone. Underpants and even dead rats.
Oh my God.
Yes. Wow. Can you believe that? Rats inside the container? No wonder it's killing all of them. Meanwhile, the president of Kenya, Uhuru Kenyatta, you know him?
Yeah.
He was all fired up. He stopped drinking that thing he used to drink. And he even stopped smoking that Mau Mau Igbo that he used to smoke. He just wanted to behave well. He said, I'm going to behave well. But his people, they are not taking it. Watch.
Joe Rastafari. Like Shaggy would say, it wasn't me.
I know, it's gonna happen. The visit went well. Obama made big speeches like this one.
You know, there's an expression that says, we plant a tree, not because we will enjoy its shade, but because our children and grandchildren will. To the people of Kenya and to the people of the United States of America, Mungu abariki Kenya.
Yeah, that's Obama, my man. Now, some mischievous Nigerians, they started comparing Obama's visit to Kenya with Buhari's visit to Washington, D.C. last week. How can they do that? So Buhari was in Washington for 3 days last week, and Nigerians were captivated. I'm talking about Nigerians in Nigeria, not those in America. No, true. Those in America, they were flipping through their channels looking for where Buhari was meeting Obama. They didn't see anything. Nothing on TV. Even the newspapers didn't carry anything. It was like it didn't happen. Even those that went to DC, many of them were not allowed to get anywhere near Buhari. Yes. I even heard that Sahara reporters people were even not allowed near Buhari. And I said, Nto. I told them, Nto. So the Americans rolled out red carpet for Buhari. Right from when he touched down at the airport, they gave him a befitting guard of honor. You know, to understand how big it was, we have to show you side by side the difference in the reception that Jonathan got the last time he came to see Obama and what they gave Buhari. So look at these pictures. Can you see that? Yeah. Can you see that? Look at Buhari's red carpet. It was 6 inches longer than Jonathan's. A whole 6 inches. And in diplomatic cycles, that is what they call a slap in the face. Now look at Nigerian officials standing by to welcome the Buhari. Just check out their stomach. Look at this one. Look at this one. That's evidence of good living. Eh? The only one who has not gotten a befitting stomach is that governor of Edo State, Comrade Oshomole. That his suit. Anyway, we'll get back to that suit. Man, that his suit. Anyway, so Buhari lodged. Yeah, Buhari lodged at the Blair House. You know the thing. Vanguard newspaper. They spent night and day researching, digging up the history of that building. Thank you, Wikipedia. So Vanguard told us that no Nigerian president has ever been allowed near that building. Really? In fact, they said that no West African leader had been allowed there. Wow. I know some of you disgruntled Nigerians. You were saying it's only a White House boys' quarter. Is your boys' quarter like that? Your papa's boys' quarter, is it like this? Nonsense. Anyway, the boys who represented Nigeria, yeah, they were all boys, and they were all smiles. No woman was part of the 33 official wise men that went. I asked, and they all denied saying that taking a woman on the trip will be a distraction. They said, no, we didn't say that. But what I didn't ask them was whether the distraction will have been from American women that will entertain them, or whether it will be from the women they bring with them. You know, that would be too much information, I guess. So I said, no, forget it. Anyway, to his credit, Governor Oshomole came with his adorable wife. Yeah. Aww. Yeah, he didn't want to take a risk of leaving her in Benin City. Yeah, with all those Daredevil cult members running around. No, he said, I'm taking her with me. But come on, comrade. That your suit, the blue one and the other one. Which mechanic dashed the thing to you? Which? Now, for your wife to even let you come out in public, wearing those things, I think she's buying into this Disney World story of the Beauty and the Beast. I mean, there's some. What? I'm not the one that said it. They told me to say it. I didn't, you know. Anyway, so Buhari met with Obama. It was a wonderful scene to behold. Buhari held his own. Strong handshake. Yes. Unlike Jonathan. Now, Buhari even looked at Obama in the eye. Unlike Jonathan, who was looking at Obama's shoes and wondering, what? So he wears a shoe? Yeah. So there were so many controversial things that happened during this trip. Some Nigerians looked at the list of official delegates from Nigeria and they screamed, "Ooh, there was no Igbo person there." I mean, so some Nigerians, they are wicked. With Rocha Sokorocha in full view, some people counted 1, 2, 3, 4. No Igbo person. Now, which explains something to me. You know, immediately Rochas took a picture with Obama. He told his boys to make a billboard and post it all over Imo State. Yeah, before he left the White House, he was all over Imo State. That's a smart man. Very smart man. Now, trouble started when Buhari opened his mouth to talk. Again, he forgot the name of his political party. Watch.
Other three fundamental objectives that our party identified: the All Nigeria People's Congress, the All Nigeria People's Congress.
well, I don't blame him. I can't remember my phone number, and for so many, I cannot. I'm getting there too, and I can't even remember what is the name of Mahmoud Oka. What is the name? What is her name? What's her real name? You see, I can't even remember. Anyway, so Buhari thanked America for its help in making sure that we have a credible election. Now, without them reminding Jonathan of what happened to Babo, Babo, he will have had a different story. We will have been in a different situation. That's what Buhari said. And then he dropped the bombshell. Yeah, while talking to Nigerians in America, Buhari said, former ministers were selling about 1 million barrels of crude oil per day. 1 million. Now, if you sell 1 million a day, that will net you about $50 million in one day. In 1 year, that would be like 15 billion. Now you can say, oh my God, 15 billion in 4 years. That would be $60 billion. And Desi and Imadeke wants to refund 200 million. Can you believe that? Nonsense. 60 billion in 4 years. Now, at several meetings in Washington, D.C., Nigerian business class, you know them, they often hang out with the president. They showed up. Some were reportedly invited by the governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria. When Buhari saw them, he said, what are you guys doing here? did I invite you? Oops. Mind you, these are the criminal gangs, the people that are called the oil marketers and businessmen of Nigeria. They're the people that put us in this trouble. Now, instead of the land to open up and swallow them and the governor of the central bank, the governor quickly packed his things and left Washington. Who will blame him? When you fart, the ground will start to chase you.
What?
That's a proverb. I'm just saying. Now, as Buhari went on this trip, we kept hearing that the president was only talking to himself and listening to himself. But in Washington, he proved otherwise. Watch him.
Already in Nigeria, they started calling me from Baba Buhari, which means Father Buhari, to Baba Go Slow. Like I'm too slow.
Yeah, he said that he heard that you people are calling him Baba Go Slow. that he will go slow and steady. Now, that is trouble. That is trouble.
Yeah.
If this man should embrace Baba Go Slow, the way Obama embraced Obamacare, what are we going to call him now? Let me think. What are we going to call him? Maybe the sole administrator. since he doesn't want any minister, sole administrator of Nigeria. We have to find something to call him. Anyway, one thing that we all gained from this trip is that in Washington, the wind finally blew and we saw the nyash of fowl. No, this is a proverb. It's a proverb. I'm an African. I'm giving you proverbs. Anyway, I don't know about you, but certain things emerged from this trip that baffled me. Yeah, like this one. Watch.
For example, that year gave me 97%. Cannot, in all honesty, be treated on some issues with constituencies that gave me 5%. I think these are political reality.
Buhari said it. He said that if you give him 5% of the votes and the other person gives 97%, that he's going to take care of the people that gave 5% less. Okay, so political reality means that those who did not support the president will get a different kind of treatment from those who did. Maybe that explains this political appointment so far made by Buhari. Maybe that, is that not? How do you interpret that? Anyway, remember the question that the president was asked. How do you form an inclusive government as it relates to the Niger Delta? That was the question. So that is why those ex-militants in the flight school in Germany, they were left out there. They were kicked out of the school because they gave Buhari only 5% of the votes. Is that what is going on? Is that? I don't want to believe this. Mr. President, our elders, they said, remove the hand of a monkey in the soup before it becomes a hand of a human being. I know, you understand me. You're an African. It's a proverb. Okay, let's hear from the man again. Let's hear from the president.
By the Constitution, no state can be excluded from government. So there is no way, even if I want to show gratitude to those constituencies that heavily voted for me, against those that didn't even vote for me, they have the protection of the government.
Wow. I'm sure he means to something like that. The people who did not vote for him have the protection of the Constitution against the government that is inclined to this kind of mistreat them. That's what he wanted to say, not what you had. Is that? Yeah, that it should be. No, but what happened to that I belong to nobody, yada, yada, yada? Whatever.
And I have made an undertaking in that. That I belong to everybody, I belong to nobody.
Finally, he caught you people. He knows what you are thinking, what you are going to say before you say. And you keep telling me that the president listens to himself and nobody else. Nonsense. Now, while Buhari was in Washington, D.C., the powerful DSS went after one of the most powerful men in Nigeria. I'm talking about the last National Security Advisor, Sambo Dasuki. Did you guys hear that?
Yes.
They searched all his homes in Abuja. He has like 4 homes. And his father's home in Sokoto. They found guns, bulletproof vehicles, lots of cash. They accused the man of plotting some bad things. Now, many Nigerians, they feel, Buhari was trying to get back at the man because the man once arrested Buhari. That's not true. Now, as a public service, here are the 3 top reasons why the SSS went after Sambo Dasuki. Number 3, to understand why Pastor Ayo Riso-Jafor's plane smuggled millions of dollars, our money, into South Africa, you have to question Sambo Dasuki. Number 2, to understand why our drone, we bought some drones that cannot fly, and they can't even see Boko Haram people before they come. You have to question Sambo Dasuki. And the number 1 reason is that to understand why Doinokube's stomach kept expanding, even as he jogs from the kitchen to the toilet every day, you have to question Sambo Dasuki. That's the reason. Wow. Now, here are some stories making headline news across Nigeria this week. Here are some stories making headline news across Nigerian newspapers this week. EFCC summons Saraki's wife and Yaradua's daughter. Oh, Pari. Oh, it's finished. It's over. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for your wives? Buhari will probe Jonathan's government only, not Obasanjo and others. Wow. That's the presidency. They are saying they don't want to touch any other government, but that of Jonathan. And Jonathan said, in that case, can I probe Obasanjo? Dasuki denies mistreating Buhari after the 1985 coup. He's saying that he did not mistreat Buhari, so he doesn't understand why Buhari is treating him this way. My friend, Dasuki, my friend, return the defense money you pocketed. We talk about what happened in 92 or 85 later. Return the money first. Nonsense. Relocation of Boko Haram inmates hatched during Jonathan's government, says Alex Ekweme. You guys know him, the former vice president of Nigeria. My issue is this, Mr. Ekweme. Why are you talking now after why did you keep quiet before? Now you're speaking up. Nonsense.
Wow.
We will arrest former ministers for looting and for oil theft, says Buhari.
Wow.
No, it's all safe now. Goodbye, Desiani. Lizard will now. Bye-bye. All those mansions you own in Nigeria, lizards will now occupy it, and the woman will be gone by. Gone. She can't come back. Fayose blasts Obasanjo over comments on Jonathan's performance. Fayose, the governor of Ekiti State. Mm-hmm. Now, even Jonathan is like, my friend, he don't do. Go and govern Ekiti State. He don't do. Nigerians are making me regret coming home to serve, says Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. She's going around complaining to people. We are making me regret. Ngo baby. We are regretting buying into this your hype that you are something extraordinary. There's nothing about, we are regretting believing that crap. Nonsense. $182 million Halliburton scandal. Buhari orders preparation of case file. Do you guys know what this means? This is the bribe money they gave to government officials in Nigeria. And Buhari is saying, bring it, I want to look at it.
Bring it.
Now, you know what? Atiku, Abubakar Atiku, if I were you, I'm out. Run. They're opening the can of wormhole. Take off. Unfortunately, he can't come to America. Dubai, that's the only place. Dubai. London, he can't go. Dubai. If you need visa, let me know. Buhari wants to imprison Jonathan, says Niger Delta Group. Now, Shebi, that Jonathan said he was in a cage for 16 years. He will survive another 10 years in prison. What are you worried about? What are you people worried about? I'm lucky to have married early, says Omotola. Do you guys know Omotola, the actress? Okay. Almost sexy, You don't do. This is your fight with Genevieve. It's gone too far. You have won. Leave her alone. Stop talking in proverbs. I know she's not yet married. I know you got. It's okay. Thank you. Thank
okay.
you.
That's
You
not
you
now.
won. You won. Yeah, you won. It's time for your
Email.
It's time for your email. What happened?
Our first email is from...
Wait. Stop. Where is your uniform?
Hey, you didn't hear?
I pay money.
You
Lot
didn't
of money
hear?
for-
It's Fleeky Friday. You gotta come on fleek.
Is this medical practice or something? Anyway, we'll talk after this. Go ahead. Read the emails.
Okay, our first email is from Note 3,
I know that
not
guy.
Note 2.
I have Note 2. This is Note 2. I know that guy. What does he want now?
Okay. He says, Dr. Damages, Buhari says Radio Biafra is not licensed in Nigeria. Is Sahara Reporters licensed in Nigeria? What about Radio Change for the not belonging to Buhari? Is it licensed in Nigeria? Why is it the case of Radio Biafra different? Because it belongs to Biafrans, isn't it? Nigeria does not have money to pay salaries, but Buhari has enough to bribe content handlers in Israel to block Radio Biafra on satellite. What do you have to say? I suspect you are rejoicing at the predicament of Biafrans.
You wait. He said he suspects that I'm rejoicing at the
I don't
predicament
know.
of Biafrans.
I read the
You know
email.
what? I suspect that you are smoking that thing you've been smoking.
Ganja.
How can you suspect? Let me tell you about Radio Biafra. The issue is about license. If you want to operate a radio station, get a license. It's simple. You can't start occupying FM band without a license. Now, are there Sahara people here? They didn't answer this question
don't
about
know.
Sahara. But anyway, I think they are busy. Let me tell you something about Sahara. For the Sahara people, if they want to print a newspaper in Nigeria, they will get a license. They can't print their content in Nigeria as a newspaper without a license. Nonsense. You suspect I'm radio. I suspect you're smoking. Next.
Okay, our second email is from IKEA in London.
That's my friend. We used to drink kunu when I was
Kunu.
when we
You
were
know all the people
when
with
we
the
were in
special
Zaria.
names.
In Zaria, yeah.
I'm sure.
Kunu, I know what I'm talking about. Who is she?
He said, I don't know. All these people.
Go ahead.
Keeping it real. He says, hello, Doc. I'm a big fan of your show and enjoy it. But I'm writing you as regards to your last show comment on PMB's appointment so far. If you really need change in Nigeria, people should be chosen to office based on their ability and credibility, not racist. If we hand over Nigeria to the hands of corrupted people, then we will be going from one problem to another.
Yeah.
Hope you read that 33 of 36 ministers to be appointment failed corruption test. We don't need thieves anymore. I'm pleased with his style.
Okay.
As for TJ, I'm struggling to see you from behind, LOL. From my useless.
IKEA, let me tell you.
I'll come to London.
Let me tell you. I understand what you are saying. I understand what you're saying. Now we understand what's going on. It's either you belong to the 5% or you belong to the 97%. That's what it is.
Your math is not correct.
Next. Next.
Our third email is from Tajuddin. I know that's your friend.
Tajuddin,
In
yeah.
Turkish Republic.
Yeah.
Okay?
Of Cyprus. Yeah.
Northern Cyprus.
Yeah.
Not the south, the north.
I know.
I have been a regular patient on your King Hospital or clinic for some quite time now. And I must confess that your marvelous diagnosis has been working tremendously on me.
We tried.
Although this is my first email, I want you to kindly use your good medium to remind Nigerians of the importance of their lives and not to give chance to the politicians on their evil plans. Those politicians belong to one occult or another. We kill ourselves for the politicians.
Oboni.
They have been rewarded with riches, and we still come together as one. Please do remind them, as of for the politician slogan, which says, "No permanent enemy in politics, but permanent interest."
Wow.
God bless Nigeria.
Wow, thank you so much for this advice. Those
talk too
people.
much, Tajuddin.
No, but he has a point. You know, I don't understand people who kill others because of politics. It doesn't make sense. I think they need to examine their head. That's all. Next.
Okay. Our fourth email is from Suleiman Yanusu in Alexandria, Egypt.
Whoa, he wrote again. Yeah. You
So
know,
you didn't expect him to
yeah, I
write?
didn't know. The other day we read his email. Go ahead.
Okay, dear doctor, last I wrote to you was last year. You just said the other day.
I mean, it comes so fast. I don't
It
even
came
remember.
so fast.
I don't remember. Yeah.
But none of your episodes I missed since your episode 1.
Oh, yeah, I know it's
I'm
my
writing
friend.
you to inform you that I'm officially sending you my retirement letter to you. Because my attention has been now captured by the gist with Toyosi Phillips, especially her episode 23. It was beyond comment, especially her smiles, and her dress speaks for itself. LOL. Doctor, I think I should send Tomato Joss to undergo some Western. As in waist enhancement and augmentation. In augmenting the augmented. The augmentable. But as for now, I can say Tomato Joss is only chopping your money without any manifestations by the amazing, tantalizing, easy swallowing voice of hers is uncompromising. Remember that.
He spoiled it.
In the end, you guys are doing a good job. Keep it up.
Wow.
Keep it real. Like
Yeah.
Adeola.
Yeah.
Did you hear the last part?
Yeah, no. I'm here minding my own business. I'm minding my own business. And wicked people like you want to put me in trouble. I won't fall for it. Whatever
come
problem
for
you
you.
have with God's
In
masterpiece, like Tomato Joss,
Ah.
go and settle it with her. My hand no there.
I'll come for you in Egypt.
Every creature of God is a masterpiece. Believe you or not, including you.
I don't know about
Chicken,
I don't know. I don't know about you.
Now, but what are we saying about the gist? That gist has something you don't have.
Her smile.
Is this a smile alone? I heard something about anyway.
Augmentation.
Yeah, you know what that
Something
means?
is augmented.
Yeah.
I don't
You
want
mean-
to know.
Are they saying it's fake?
Because
Are they saying some
don't
things
wanna
are fake?
know.
Anyway,
I'm
all right,
fabulous.
let's go. We are getting into trouble. We're getting into trouble the more we
Doctor,
talk.
you said something I missed, but let's go. Okay, our 5th email is from Bola Kale in Newcastle, UK. He
Oh,
writes, Dear Dr. Damages, please, can someone ask former President Obasanjo to stop reminding us that he introduced his godson, Goodluck Jonathan, to add insult upon injury? He said we are as guilty for voting for Jonathan in 2011. Well, it only means that Nigerians should not listen to him anymore whenever he speaks. And that reminds me, he also gave us Femi Fani and Ngo Baby. Nonsense. Hashtag in Dr. Damage's voice.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you. You know, don't mind Baba. He just says any crazy. He's at that age where he will say any crazy thing that comes to his mind. After looking at his Transcorp shares, the shares, millions of shares he has in Transcorp, he has the audacity to talk about corruption. Only in Nigeria. Only in Nigeria. Forget about him. Next.
Ha! Our final email,
Oh,
no
good,
more.
good.
Okay? It's from Jeff in France. He writes,
Jeff. Oh, yeah. Jeff. You remember? The one that was teaching me French. Go ahead. Yeah.
Oui, I remember.
Yeah.
He writes, Doctor, I watch your show, but must comment on how Tomato just laughs. Uncontrollable. I will appreciate it if she can minimize that a little. This is just what I'm concerned about. Take correction and do not joke with it while reading your emails.
Thank you,
Jeff?
Jeff.
No,
wait.
Doctor, wait. Jeff, you say you're in France, eh?
You say I shouldn't laugh.
I'm coming for you. That's it.
Listen, Tomato Joss.
Parlez-vous français?
It appears, listen, it appears some people, they have issues with your laughter. Didn't I pay, wait, Tomato Joss, didn't I pay you to laugh in French, in Latin? You keep laughing only in Africa. Laugh in French, in Latin, and in other languages. Swahili even.
Okay.
Or in Yoruba.
Yoruba.
Yeah.
Swahili.
The man said he shouldn't joke about this. He might be pissed off.
Okay, serious face.
That's all the time we have for emails. Please keep sending your emails to drdamages@gmail.com and follow us on Twitter at
Dr. Damages.
Now, here is my concern for today. It's taken from page 419 of the book, Tomorrow is Pregnant.
What?
And it says, if you wait until you can do everything for everybody, instead of something for someone, you will end up doing nothing for nobody. Yes. I go far to get these things to you guys. Until next week, I'm Dr. Damages. I diagnose.
You heal yourself.
Thank you.
So it's just tomorrow that's pregnant.
Yeah, that's the title of that guy's book. You know him, that Rudolph Kunko. It's coming up soon. Yeah. So, what happened to your uniform? You know how much I pay for you to dress up like a proper professional, huh? And you dress up like a street. You want me to get you to keeping it real? That's where people dress up anyhow. On Dr. Damages, you are professional. Huh? Yeah, I know her clothes are expensive, but at least you dress up like a professional, medical professional. I need to see.
Sir.
Yes.
Sure, sir.
Yeah, they behave well. Next time.
This is what you want, right?
Yeah, behave well next time.
But New York treats me not to listen to you, okay? I wear what I want, doctor. This is New York.
Children of nowadays, they don't pay attention. Eh? Children of nowadays.
Jack, that's for you.
Welcome to Forstview Luxury Hotel. At Forstview Luxury Hotel, we offer excellent service. Our rooms have all the necessary facilities to make your stay comfortable and memorable. You will also have access to internet service, breakfast, 24-hour power supply, full air condition, free international calls, free tire pumping service, and free car battery charge. So what are you waiting for? Quickly visit Forstview Luxury Hotel. We are located at number 1 Adeola Mishile off Raji Rasaki Road, First Estate, Amuwo, Odofin Festac, Lagos. For more information or reservation, please call us on 08075787135 or 08099900601. You can also take advantage of our online ongoing promo at www.forceviewhotel.com to make your reservation and payment for your favorite room, which attracts a discount rate. Please note, rooms are reserved based on first come, first serve. Forstview Luxury Hotel. Experience the home of comfort. They come.